home, and there's a warning Australia could be facing a meat shortage within weeks. Joining me now is Australia's Meat Industry Council CEO Patrick Hutchinson. Patrick, thanks for your time today. Just how bad is the situation?
This is the moment. An issue which we've never ever thought that we would see coming is now there, and we've got a very big scenario coming forward to us, which is going to basically grind to a halt meat supply within weeks.
Days of heavy rain in South Australia has caused major damage to roads and railways. The flooding means the north and the south are now completely cut off.
A 1 in 200 or 1 in 300 year weather event, which has significantly damaged our network.
The flooding means the north and the south are now completely cut off. A complicated situation that's derailed the regular grocery trip.
Yeah, she's pretty well cleared out in stores at the moment, so hence we're heading down. It's pretty confronting probably for a lot of Australians up here, or at least Territorians at the moment, the shortages that's going on. There's certainly a bit of a rush for food. Bloody handy to know that I don't actually have to panic, that we can go get some meat whenever we want it. I probably would have waited another month or two if we had perfect scenarios, but we'll probably do a night solo, just camping out of the swag. I know a little area that's bloody beautiful on our way down to see Paddo. Oh mate, it's weather. Big storm front coming in, probably get wet tonight, but the wind is just making it so tolerable, this heat. I think the car's still saying it's like 37 degrees or something. I don't know if that's accurate, but this big rain just coming in now over the escarpment. Getting out here in the bush again. Yeah, it is like a bloody reset button. You just, I don't know, your senses sort of pick up, and just your excitement of the unknown tomorrow and what we might find, and we're just chasing a bit of meat, so it's you know, not after anything too flashy, but yeah, in regards to animal condition, it's perfect time to be hunting. Like, saw a few on the drive in here and just fat as mud, and they're gonna eat really well if we can find one tomorrow and get lucky. Yeah, so today Steve Patterson's showing us around, and we've become bloody good mates over the years. We've both been chasing buffalo around up here for a while now, and yeah, both sort of ran across each other after a few trips up and down the Central Arnhem Highway, and become really good mates. So we were just talking about all the meat and whatever, and we're both keen to go out and get a bit of beef today. So hopefully we can find either a young buffalo or a scrub bull. We've got a bloody big cooler on now, so we should be able to fit it all in and feed both of us. He's a great big man, so he needs a lot of beef. We're hunting a cattle station today, so we're on the lookout for a few buffalo that have been blowing through a few fences, as well as a couple of scrub bulls that aren't doing the genetics any good. Oh, we're here. Get your goggles on, because basically anything from here on in, fair game. Hey Paddo, I might just run a bullet through this gun and make sure she's all soldered in and shooting sweet. Good. If I miss, I know it's me then. Milk bottle, 100 yards. If we hit that, we'll be on, I reckon. Oh, 100-yard milk bottle, mate. I won't shoot any better than that. Let's get going. Wet season definitely has its challenges. The spear grass, you know, 8-10 feet tall in some places, just makes visibility just really hard to spot these animals from a distance. I just think we've seen a bit of a scrub bull. We can't quite tell yet, but definitely a big old horn bull of some description, so go check him out. When you're sitting at home looking for something to do, it's always a bloody good time to go hunting. It's not until you're here and you notice just how high the grass is, and sitting alongside Paddo, a bit nervous, not wanting to say anything, but I think we're going to be up against it today to even spot an animal.
He's a bit tough at the moment, but we've seen a scrub bull earlier, but we lost him pretty quick in the grass. So
yeah.
It's going to be tough, but we'll find something.
Yep.
See how quick Nick is on the trigger, I suppose.
My mind's just going back to how quickly that scrub ball disappeared, and yeah, middle of the wet season, hottest part of the day, mind quickly gets negative and starts to think of all the reasons why we're not going to come across an animal today. Paddo suggested we go for a quick swim, have a bite to eat and freshen up. Yeah, heat of the day, sort of almost over now. It sort of feels like cool off here and pluck all the spears out of our shirts and hats and hands, and we'll go back up. We'll sort of start making our way back, almost similar track to what we've just done, but just hoping that now that the heat's gone and the buffalo start to maybe come back for a drink for the arvo before it gets dark. So fingers crossed, you never know. Yeah, we just spotted a couple of buffalo here on a nice little soak, little swampy area of the station. They are looking at us. They heard us coming down. We sort of are probably at the moment probably 300 metres away. Paddo's just cutting over to the right just to try and take their attention, and he'll disappear off into the sunset over there, and hopefully they go back feed and relax a bit, and we'll get into a shooting range and yeah, fingers crossed get a good shot and see how we go. As a hunter, we spend all day or multiple days looking for these animals, and we're finally here, and you know that as soon as you put pressure on your index finger and squeeze that trigger, that the hunt's essentially over, and you're torn of appreciating and watching this animal and watching its eyes and where it's looking and the birds, everything that's around you. It's like time slows down, and yeah, the reality is I can't afford to let it walk away today. We need meat, and a decision has to be made.
Just got one of the bulls still looking this direction at the moment. Still walking on this tree. We're at about 200 metres, probably 175 metres from them at the moment. Wind's not ideal. We didn't really, while you drive along in the buggy, it's a bit hard to pick up, and direction of the track that we come in on, it's not really spot on. What I reckon I'm going to do is we'll get down low. Down low and try and get another 100 metres closer, I reckon. So I'll get down and shove them over.
Yeah, we come in on this swamp, sort of one of the last swamps we were going to come to before we got back to the trailer. So it's sort of, we come in home a different way, and yeah, spotted these two bulls sort of facing straight at us. They'd heard us coming as we'd come down off that bit of a ridge, and the plan was we jump out, Paddo cuts around, sort of take their attention, and hoping that they just relaxed and went back feed, and they were sort of onto us. So we just moved in and come through this bit of wet swampy mud, and yeah, put on a really good shot, and just shot it in the brain and killed it instantly. And yeah, it's gonna taste really good. It was super relaxed. It wasn't stressed out, so won't have any adrenaline in it. So it should be really good table fare, I think. So go and have a look at him, and yeah, get the knives out and start sorting out this meat. Well, couldn't get her any closer, mate. It is a bit sticky. You got me knives, thank you, mate, for getting the knives. It is. I could have. I was a bit nervous. She might have run deeper into the swamp. What do you reckon, mate?
Good eater.
2-year-old or about 2?
Yep.
No, it'd be nice. It'd be real nice. He's bled out already really well. So I might put this gun back and yeah, we'll get those knives sorted. They might need a bit of touch up, but it should be good. It's absolutely pissing down everywhere else around Australia right now, but it's been pretty dry here. And you see the day today, like the dust and the grass is all starting to die off. It almost looks like it's June, like it's crazy. This here's a really wet part of the station. Obviously the buffalo have come down to get a bit of relief from the heat. But yeah, super stoked to have some meat, be taking it home. I know George will be happy. Pado's a brother, Big Kev, he's going to be stoked with a bit of beef to chew on. So yeah, really good day. Really thankful to be able to come out here and do this. That connection you have of the animals and that, you know, I don't know, the chain of life and death and everything in between. You get to honestly experience it here, and you definitely appreciate where your meat comes from and the effort that it goes and the dollars you spend to go and actually get it, take it home and eat it. It always makes it taste better too. So yeah, super happy, super thankful. Premium, wild, grass-fed, backstrap, Scotch fillet. Beautiful. It is a sensitive topic, bloody, you know, going out and hunting and cutting up animals and seeing this firsthand. It can be a bit to stomach for some that might not have been brought up this way. You know, this is what we've done as humans for tens of thousands of years, is going out and hunting, killing an animal, butchering it, cutting it up, processing this meat. And you see at the moment with the supply chain, everyone's goes like, oh yeah, we don't need to hunt anymore. Just buy it from the supermarket. Well, there might be an odd chance that one day, similar to what we're sort of experiencing at the moment, that's not an option. And to have the skill set, to have the know-how to do this, it is really important. Oh, I don't know what they weigh, Pado, but got to be getting up there. Yeah, gonna be a bit boggy getting out of here with this extra weight. Yeah. Might have me pushing, I think. It was a big day. It was a big day. We covered some Ks. I think it was close to 200 in the buggy, and it was pretty good. But early on, we saw that first scrub bull just disappear into about 8 foot of bloody spear grass. I thought, holy hell! If we didn't have to go get meat, you know, we might have bloody picked another, you know, slightly different time of year. But yeah, it was. Anyway, it was good. Worked out well in the end. Found him eventually on the swamp, and yeah, put a good shot on him, and it's been a good day. I'll be ready to go home and crack a beer, load this buggy, enjoy the spoils of the hunt. Hope you've got a sharp knife, mate. This is when, yeah, I reckon we'll get stuck into it now and get those skins off, and nice cool room to sit in and cool off. Yeah, that'd be good. I might get a table here, get it all set up and crack in. I'll get my knives. Front shoulder of this buffalo hung here. It's upside down to how I'd normally hang it, but it's just got the skin on this one side. It was pretty dusty in that last night coming home, so we decided to keep the skin on to protect that meat. I'll skin down to that hock, take the hock off, and then that skin and foot will be removed, and the meat will be flipped back upside down, taken into the cool room, and yeah, hung for a couple of weeks to tender up. It's come up really good, all the hair's gone, and yeah, we've got some good roast here, shoulder blade, we can cut them up with the bandsaw. In another couple of weeks, we'll pull it out of this cool room, and yeah, wine and dine. As clean as it's gonna get, mate. That's pretty well a wrap on things here. See you in town once this beef bloody softens up, and fire up that smoker and we're good to go. This to me is the climax of what I do, really, is to be able to cook up a good piece of meat, bring people together around a table and talk and laugh, sharing about their day to day, sharing about their, you know, plans for tomorrow, and all connect around this meat. It's amazing. Look, I am unsure of where these issues with the supply chain will go, or when they'll be resolved, or when the next one is around the corner. But something I am sure of is how important these nights around a table together with close friends and family are, and how important having access to hunting and gathering meat is to me. It's definitely something I'll be doing for many years to come, not because I need to, but because I want to. And it's something that I can see myself doing for till the day I die.
Stepped off of the train and this town may look kinda strange, kinda rough all around. You don't know what I've been through, but you better not stare, better watch your mouth, boy. Don't be a fool, no need to be scared, but you need to beware. You think you own this town, huh? I don't care. The emperors laid back